What's going on, everybody? Today, I want to talk about how you can make more money with your coaching business while working less. Now, this might sound very counterintuitive because you're like, if I want to make more money, I got to work more, right? If I'm getting more clients, I got to work more. Not quite. I want to dispel the myth that you have to work more hours, many hours to get your business to absolutely amazing levels, and you really don't. Yes, at the start you do, but not to sustain it. A lot of what I'll be talking about today is going to be from the 4 Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss, and also based on a lot of my experiences about how you can introduce efficiency into your processes to make yourself work less. Now, if you're someone who enjoys working a lot, fantastic, work more. It's just going to be a choice available to you, okay? Now, in my time working with coaches, and I'll throw some testimonials on here with people that I teach on how to set up an efficient business model that allows them to live life. They're not just working hours at a time with 18 different clients every single week, where every one of them has a one-on-one session. You can't keep track of who's doing what, who's making what progress, individually replying to emails. It can get very, very messy, and your head's in so many different spaces. You get really, really confused, right? If you want to talk more about that, of how you can set up your business from scratch, how you can increase your revenue, check out some of the resources in the description, and please look at the description as well for a link to scheduling a call with me. Would love to talk to you about what your goals are and helping you with those goals. So, how do you introduce efficiency? How do you work less? Famously, when on LinkedIn I make my posts, I'm usually bike riding, I'm out in a boat somewhere, or I'm just doing random things in the day. It's not because I don't have any income coming in. I have sustainable income coming in, and it's because I've set up these processes. So one of the first ways you need to change up the business you're running is think about how I can go from a one-on-one model to a one-to-many model. The problem with one-to-one is your efficiency is not being rewarded because you're going to teach the same thing to different people over and over again. So let's say you're a career coach and you're teaching someone about resume writing, right? You'll teach one person about resume writing for an hour. The next person comes on, same thing. The next person comes on, same thing, over and over and over and over again. So it is a lot of repetition there. There's a lack of efficiency. Now, if you like talking about the same thing over and over again, you're going to love doing this. Just keep doing it. But if you don't like it, if you want more progress for more people in less time, then I would have you consider a group model, a classroom model, like I like to call it. Think about yourself like a teacher in a class. You show up at a certain time, you talk about a certain topic for a certain amount of time. It doesn't matter if there's one person, two people, 10 people, 50 people, 200 people in the class. Everyone learns the same lesson. People will have questions. Some people will raise their hand. You'll answer their question. Someone else will learn. I see this time and time and time again. I don't do any one-on-one coaching unless for a premium, because I know my group coaching program works tremendously well. Again, you saw all those testimonials earlier on. So this whole thing about I don't want to do group coaching, it stems from the fact that people don't get enough attention or they don't get enough results. And I can tell you just about, I'm part of 4 different group coaching programs. I have a group coaching program myself. It works beautifully because you create a community of people who are chasing the same thing. If you're teaching people about fitness, imagine instead of having a one-on-one client and telling them what to do, you have a whole community, 10, 15 people on the same journey, keeping each other accountable, sharing their wins. One person lost weight, the other person runs a kilometer. You read those posts, you want to go out there and do things. They'll share their perspective, what's working for them, and that way it reduces the load for you. Your clients will start coaching each other, right? So when you set up a business for efficiency, how do you work the least amount? Now, the way I've set up my business, I'm working maybe 4 hours ish. On my existing clients, and then I'll work maybe 5 to 6 hours on, say, getting more leads. I actually don't do much of that right now. All I do is create content. Occasionally I create conversations with people and that turns into leads, but I'm not actively searching for it. If I did search for leads, would I get more money? Yes. I'm not in a position right now where I want to really tap into that. I'm not looking to make more money per se. I'm really okay with the kind of money I'm making now. But the reason I'm able to do this is because I've set up this group coaching model where it's the results they're there. Everyone's making a crap ton of cash. You can check out some of my other videos. I'll include the testimonial file in the description. You can see all the results everyone's getting, and all of that is through a group coaching model. So it works fantastically well. Now, Think about it like this. If you're working with 10 clients, right? Every single week, you're going to have to dedicate, what, 10 hours, assuming you're doing hourly with them, 10 hours every single week with all 10 clients, teaching them the same thing. So the progress will be very slow with all of them. You teach them about resumes week one, and the next week you teach them about cover letters. The week after that, you teach them about how to interview. All of that stuff will take them so much time. But imagine you reduce that and make it a lot more efficient by having 10 people in a single classroom and teaching them the same thing. So they can make progress. You can have more classes in a week covering more topics, addressing more people. Now, here's the thing. You are not going to charge based on whether it's a single model or a group model. It doesn't matter as long as you're getting the results, right? If you are, say, looking for a job and you go into a coaching program, be it the one-on-one coaching, group coaching, whatever, by the end of it, you get what you're looking for. Does it matter the medium you got it from as long as you got enough support? Doesn't really matter. Same thing with fitness. Does it matter whether you're part of a one-on-one or a group coaching as long as you get the results? So people are not looking for a medium. They're not looking for information. They're looking for transformation and the most efficient way to get that transformation. With a one-on-one coaching model, they have to wait for you for instructions every time they get on a call with you. Okay, I'm going to do this. What do I do now? Okay, I guess we'll book a call. We'll find out next week. In a group coaching model, you don't have that. The way we set it up on our end here, we have all the students in a classroom. You teach all your classroom. Doesn't matter what kind of coaching business you have. It works in just about every business. Once you teach that to people, you have a support group so they can ask you questions. You can help them along the way. There's no point in their journey where they feel like they're not getting support. And again, ask any of my clients if they feel any lack of support. They'll tell you otherwise, okay? So think about how you can move your service from a one-to-one to a group coaching model. Now, the exception is you love doing one-to-one. That's great. Keep doing one-on-one, but do it at a premium, okay? Because you're taking your time out of your day specifically for them to give them specific results. That is going to come at a premium. And if it is coming at a premium, you will incentivize them to then join your group coaching program. Why do you want to incentivize them to join your group coaching program? Simply because it feeds into your efficiency. You want to spend less time. You want to enjoy more time, go out, do things, right? The way I've set up my business and the way I recommend my clients to set up their business is to have coaching calls scheduled maybe twice a week. So I have mine on Wednesdays and Saturdays with my clients. I show up on those calls, whatever questions they have, I answer those questions for them. And then I have 4 days off until the Saturday. Then I answer more questions they have, 4 days off till Saturday. So we keep talking to each other. Eventually there comes a point, and by the way, when I'm working with my clients, they can work with me for as long as they want. There's no 3-week, 4-week, 5-week bullshit that you have with this one-on-one model. And the reason I'm so confident with that is because I want to give them as much support as possible. So there comes a time where they're like, Yasser, you've given me everything I possibly want from you. I don't need to come on these calls anymore. I don't need your help anymore. And I've had so many clients who come to the program, they make 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 10,000, whatever, and they don't join the calls anymore because they've gotten what they wanted. They came to make money. They've made money. Good. They're done. So the best model, I feel, is serve as many people as possible. Again, you can scale this business because you're not limited by time, especially if you have a full-time job. You're not limited by how many clients you can serve, right? One-on-one, only so many. You can talk to as many people in the classroom as possible. 10, 50, 100, whatever, all of them will pay the same amount that you would get paid for your one-on-one. So for me, when I'm working with my clients, I'm telling them the minimum you should be charging at $1,500. $1,500 is the bare minimum. Yesterday, I was working with a career coach who came to me and said, I want to do $1,800 and I discounted like $700. I was like, no, we're going to start at $2,500. He got his first client at $2,500. Then I said, the next client is going to be $3,000. Got the second client at $3,000. So this is what I help people do. Raise their prices by recognizing the opportunities for them there, okay? At the same time, working less by teaching the same thing to many, many, many people. So you have your freedom back. You get to do things that you really want to do. You're not stuck with 10 different clients at 10 different hours of the day, teaching the same thing over and over again. You like the process, all right? So if that is something you're more interested in learning about, if this is the kind of model that resonates with you, making more money, for less. Again, check out my testimonials. I'm living proof. That's literally what I do. I'm a lazy guy. I don't really work a whole lot because I spend about 4 hours a week with my clients, and maybe I'll make these YouTube videos. That's going to make it like 10, 15 hours or whatever. Still, it gives me tremendous amount of freedom. If that is something you're interested in setting up, please check the description for a link. I'd love to get on a call with you just to talk about what your goals are. What can I help you with? How can I best serve you to make this happen for you? So I hope you got value out of this. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.